What is up, guys? My name is Shannon, aka Cosmic Banks, and welcome back to the Space Up. I am back with my husband,
Matthew B. Haynes, aka the Clock Master.
and today we are here for
First Blood, Rambo,
Yeah.
First Blood, or is it just First Blood?
I think it's just First
I think it's
Blood.
just First Blood.
Yeah, I think it's just First Blood. But
Yeah, First Blood.
Rambo series
Yeah,
franchise.
Sylvester Stallone,
Yeah,
that not playing Rocky.
yeah, it's gonna be weird.
Very weird.
This is a more aggressive character.
I
I'm
would
assuming,
think so. Yeah.
you know.
I mean, it's literally him on the cover of the wallpaper, like this.
Yeah, so I don't know what this is about, like, at all. I've just heard people talking about Rambo, and
I've just seen the picture of him holding
yeah,
the minigun,
yeah.
just going crazy.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, we know nothing. Neither one of us have seen it, so.
Yeah. I haven't seen it. Yeah, she hasn't seen it.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, if you're new to the channel, we just did, like, all of the Rocky franchise, so
Yes.
go check that out. But yeah, it's gonna be weird seeing him as this kind of role, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
I'm ready. Let's see what the man brings to the table. First Blood. Why is it called First Blood? Okay, we're gonna find out.
Well, it probably draws his first blood in this movie.
I don't know about. Okay, let's see. Okay, we'll see. I'm ready.
Anyways, yeah, make sure you guys go check out Matthew's channel. Link will be in the description below. And yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe if you like what you see. Comment down below what your favorite part of the movie was. And make sure to hit the notification bell if you want to get notified whenever I post. And if you want to see the full reaction, it will be up on Patreon. Link will also be in the description below. But yeah, guys, let's just get right into it.
Welcome to Cosmic Banks, where you find full movie reactions on Patreon. Things not exclusively and not limited to, but the X-Men franchise, also the Batman franchise, and upcoming will be various other franchises, Lord of the Rings, Indiana Jones, Fast and Furious, maybe, you name it. Things she hasn't seen. Definitely make sure to check out Cosmic Banks Patreon down below.
Did it just come up before or after Rocky? That's a question.
That is a great question. It looks like around the same time as Rocky.
Mm-hmm.
Like, probably, I'm gonna guess, like, 80s.
This came out before Rocky 3. Came out in 1982. Rocky 3 came out in 79. First one I think was 75 or something like that. Or
The
76.
second one came out in 79?
Yeah. Third one came out 80 something.
Yeah.
So this one came out in 82.
Okay. So, around the same time.
Yeah. He already feels different.
I know. It's weird. It's because of the area.
Right here,
Sounds different too. It's weird.
you can see that's Delmore's writing. I don't know if he ever talked about me.
I can't get over how different he sounds. I'm sorry.
I know.
it's weird.
Of us together.
Brought it back from Nam. All that orange stuff that spread it around. Cut him down to nothing. I could lift him off the sheep.
Dang, he's like on foot.
I thought it'd be like hitchhiking or something.
Yeah. When he come out of the diner.
I don't know why, but he just looks irritating.
Yeah, he looks like he's annoying. Might be a friend though.
He might be, but it's something about his demeanor that looks
Sorry, this city's a vibe though. I like being surrounded by mountains.
small town in the mountains.
Now jump in. I'll make sure you're heading the right direction, huh?
Like, no, I'll walk.
Is there any law against me getting something here?
Yeah, me.
Why?
What? Why?
Why are you pushing me?
First of all, you don't ask the questions around here. I do.
What?
Secondly,
I knew this man was gonna be annoying.
first thing you know, we got a whole bunch of guys like you in this town. That's why.
Bro, he's just passing through.
You wouldn't like it here. This is...
Okay. You look boring.
Honestly. Dude was just chilling, like.
Bro, you're just trying to get something to eat and be on his way, and you're just being irritated.
Bringing him out to
for
the
no
sticks.
Portland, straight ahead. haircut and take a bath. You wouldn't get hassled so much. Hope this ride helped you out.
No one asked you.
Bro, your
Literally
opinion
no
is
one asked you.
unwarranted right now. What the heck, bro? Like, this guy's literally just chilling.
Nice day, huh?
Shut up. Just go back where you going, dog.
I knew I was right to get irritated by this
The
dude.
way he came out, Portland, I just dropped him off right by the bridge. If I was you, I'd walk straight back to that town and go get something to eat.
Right, I would too.
I hope he walks back.
Please do.
I hope he walks back. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, attaboy. I'd walk straight back to that town and get something to eat.
Are you gonna pull me over for walking?
Mm-hmm. It's not your
You
jurisdiction.
gonna arrest me for it?
Bro.
Try to be nice to some people.
Bro, shut
Shut
up.
up.
Oh my God.
What do you hunt with a knife?
You really said name it.
I
Bro, I would not be able to be this calm about it.
mean, you have to, because it could have gone worse. It could have got worse. It could have
No,
got
he's
worse.
been calm the whole time. He hasn't said a word.
Yeah, no, it's they're trying to find a reason, dog. God, imagine if he was just a few pigments darker.
Come on, Leroy.
What would have happened here? If this is how they treating him, sheesh.
Starting to dislike you.
Oh my God.
This is irritating me, Matthew. I'm over it.
Holy shit, look at this. What the hell's he been into?
Who gives a shit?
More than y'all. Look at all y'all.
All right, put your hands on top of your head and turn.
Y'all look like you never seen a
Look,
crime a
I'm
day in
sorry.
your
Look,
life.
I'm a big guy, but like if you're a cop and you're a big guy like me, I'm sorry, bro. Like seriously, that's all y'all could do.
Literally.
And now they sprayed him like a dog, huh? That's crazy.
I'm so tired of this.
I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm a big guy, but like look at all of them compared to him. If they try to chase him down, they wouldn't get far. like, come on now.
No, they wouldn't.
Again, I'm not one for fat shaming because I am a big guy, but like they treating him like if they got the upper hand just because they got a badge. Meet him in the ring, bruh. See what happens.
Bro, I'm gonna really need you to kick some dudes right now. For real.
Damn, bro, they really sending him back,
I don't want you to catch your own throat.
and it's PTSD.
Thank you.
Yep, that's what's
Thank
gonna happen.
you.
Y'all don't want the smoke, bruh.
No.
Y'all don't
Y'all
want
really
this.
can't
I'm trying to
handle
say, y'all don't want this, dog.
Y'all have never seen a crime a day in your life.
But you ain't gonna pull out a gun, right? Whack. So
You're not
whack,
gonna do
bro.
nothing,
Always
man.
relying on that trigger, bro. Whack.
Cause they don't want hand-to-hand combat.
No, they don't. Y'all don't really want any of this smoke. Y'all have no idea what this guy's been through,
No.
bro. Trigger, right? Trigger, right? Idiot. Idiot.
All this because he just want to get something to eat.
Literally, he just wanted to get something to eat. Y'all creating a problem. That's what happens with these small towns. They look for issues.
Literally. Oh, we keep to ourselves. We don't like drifters. Okay, I don't
Damn.
do either. I'm just waiting for him to pull out the gun.
That's all they do. That's all they do, bro. That's all they do is pull the trigger. That's it. That's all they do. They can't do anything else. Trust me, bro. I've met some cops that go the extra mile, that go get some proper hand-to-hand training, so they don't need to use these triggers, bro. I've met a lot of them, and I respect them highly because they go the extra mile. Not everybody who just rely on the trigger do like 9 months in the police academy and call themselves a cop. Come on, man. One of my friends is a cop, and did all the extra, went the extra mile. He want to go back home to his family and tell him, man, I chased this guy through the mud, this and that. Man, I had him.
Yeah.
Me. All right.
Dang.
It's okay. It's only so far that bike could go.
It's okay. You're faster than him anyways.
See what I'm talking about? Like, y'all don't even run.
Dude hasn't had to run in 15 years.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to sound like one of those guys that like fat shames people. I'm not that kind of guy, but like the facts are the facts. All right? If
This
he
dude is the type of guy that just sits on his butt and calls himself a
and calls himself a cop. I'm not saying you gotta be like jacked and whatever. Like there are bigger cops out there, but some of them can run, have good endurance and stuff. I'm a bigger guy, but I have good endurance.
But it's the small towns like this where nothing really goes on. That they just try to find an issue.
They just sit down and do nothing.
And they want to be all big and bad.
Preparedness, bro. Preparedness.
If they give him any shit, tell him to cite him for obstruction right on the spot.
Oh my god. This movie want to be about this guy, about him.
Just trying to get Rambo.
Yeah, him just basically putting the cops through training. reminding them about the academy.
There it is.
Karate Kid 3. Going down the side of the mountain for the bonsais.
I swear to God.
Bro, what the hell is wrong with this town?
Bro,
what the heck is wrong with this town, bro?
I can't. Matthew, we're never living in a place like this.
No.
Yep.
That's crazy.
This dude's crazy, though.
Right?
But you gotta do what you gotta do to survive.
It's fight, flight, or freeze. He chose
fly.
flight.
Literally.
Ouch. Get some cover. Don't look. Stay behind the tree. Keep your cover. But here, this man better throw a rock at him. That'd be so funny. Nice. 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 That's what you get, bro. That's what you get. Get the gun. Yep.
Yeah.
Free loot.
This is nasty, though.
Mm-hmm. Y'all should just let the man eat.
Literally,
Damn.
none of this would have happened.
Man, just trying to get some bev. Eat. Go his way. Like.
He's stitching himself.
Oh, he's stitching himself? Really?
Yeah.
Good thing to carry, I guess, for the wounds. Hey, I can imagine no matter how many times you do it, it wouldn't get easier.
No, never.
Looks like he wants to turn himself in.
No.
Damn, did they get his head? Might have just been like it skidded off of him.
Well, sure picked one hell of a guy to mess around with.
Yeah.
This came over the teletype a few minutes ago. John Rambo is a Vietnam vet. He's a Green Beret, Congressional Medal of Honor. Guy's a war hero. Jesus, that freak.
Green Beret.
They're real badass.
About to say.
Yeah.
You let the state police handle this.
Literally. Like, it's out of your hands, dog. Go eat your donut or something. Like, stop. Literally stop.
Look at him.
You have nothing to do with this.
He and I were friends when you...
Sorry, but your dogs are gonna die.
Sorry, those Dobermen are not. Those Dobermen are not making it back.
He's got a gun.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's over for y'all. I'm sorry. You know, I'm not even sorry. This could have been avoided.
Him? Kill him. Go get him. Go get him, Maggie.
Maggie ain't coming back.
Sorry, Maggie.
Maggie about to get thrown like the animals in Holy Grail.
Was no bullet, that's how. Hurry up.
Why would he shoot it with a bullet? He doesn't need one.
Gotta stay awake, all right? Gotta release that tourniquet every 15 minutes. We'll be right back. Gotta get him now. He's out of ammo. All right, let's go. Hurry up. Move. No right to shoot my babies.
Well, they were attacking him.
We ain't hunting him. He's hunting us.
Yep.
Yep. Somebody with sense.
Literally, the only one.
Damn, in the butt. Damn, bro. Man just came out from the butt. This is like his territory, dog.
Yeah.
Like he didn't spend time over in Vietnam. Damn. One by one. Damn. Oh, damn, not the kneecaps.
Damn.
Oh. Damn.
Straight spears to the knee.
Oh. Bro, this is a horror movie. After all this, no kids for this guy. Damn.
Yo.
Ouch.
What do you think this is? Period.
Don't push it. I'll give you a war you won't believe.
Shoot, it
Damn.
won't be a war. It'll be a massacre.
He's not gonna let it go.
Of course not. They never do.
Okay, now it's way too much dang people now. It's way too much people now. Now it's nothing he can do now. Okay, now we got an actual problem now.
Came into possession of the weapons with which he allegedly killed one deputy sheriff and tried to kill 6 others.
No.
Their skill training and police enforcement techniques saved their lives.
What? What police training?
No, that was pure mercy.
Will, there's something I think you ought to know.
News, man, always twisting the story.
And he was saying that Galt and a couple of deputies were a little hard on the guy. Assholes.
And if I find out it's like he says, I kicked the deputy.
No, you no.
Oh, that's the way it's gotta be.
But you don't follow that. Oh my god, bro. This movie is like really pissing me off.
I made him.
Uh-oh.
Oh?
Sam Trotman. Colonel Samuel Trotman. I didn't come here to rescue Rambo.
He rescued you from Rambo?
I came here to rescue you from him. I'm just amazed that he allowed any of your posse to live.
Yes.
Is that right?
You don't seem to want to accept the fact that you're dealing with an expert in guerrilla warfare.
Literally.
Okay, Colonel, now you got us all scared to death. What do you and the special forces think I ought to do about
Back down.
psycho out there?
Diffuse the whole situation. Diffuse him. In a couple of weeks, you'll pick him up in Seattle or someplace working in a car wash. There'll be no fight, and nobody else will get hurt.
Are you telling me that 200 men against your boy is a no-win situation for us?
Yes.
That many. Don't forget one thing.
What?
A good supply of body bags.
Damn.
Damn.
I mean, it's
Damn.
true though.
Maybe you can talk him into sparing all our lives by giving himself up.
Not gonna happen.
I can try.
At least we'll get a radio fix on his position, if you don't mind setting him up for us.
I'm setting him up for you. It's like bringing the pigeons to the cat. Rambo, Mesner, Ortega, Coletta,
He probably saying some code too.
Danforth,
Yeah.
Barry,
We called him Raven.
Krakow.
Mm-hmm.
Confirmed.
I'm saying he's probably trying to tell him something with what he's saying. He might be telling him don't respawn. I don't know.
Trying to give his behind up now.
There wouldn't be no trouble except for that king shit cunt.
Yep.
All I wanted was something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
The man kept pushing, sir.
Well, you did some pushing of your own, John.
He really didn't though.
They drew first blood, not me.
There you go.
Johnny. Got a real good fix on him, though. Come first light, I'm gonna put every man I got up on that ridge.
He'll be gone by then.
My way.
Well, your way is gonna involve a lot of death.
He just knows how many people are about to die right now.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people though. Let's see what he does.
Well, they said he's an expert, so.
But all this is a waste of a life because of this man's ego. Like everybody here about to die for no actual reason. There's no real battle here. There's nothing here. It's just a waste of ammo, a waste of life.
No reason for any of this. Y'all just kept pushing him for no reason. You know, being rude as hell for no reason.
I mean, the peaceful way would have just been to take the fine and go. Would just be to take the fine and go his way, but man got PTSD.
Just don't do it. You're literally a kid. Just don't.
Literally a child.
Just go home. For real.
A lot of firepower, man. I really gotta see. I gotta see this. This would be insane.
And no shooting. I don't want him dead, I want him alive.
Meanwhile.
Yeah. Wasting your ammo.
Damn.
I want you to go into that mine.
Pulling up. not me.
You mean not me?
Look, I do this part-time. I didn't come here to get killed. He's probably in there just waiting for us.
Earl, this creep is a killer. Besides, I'm in charge.
He technically has not killed anyone.
Yep.
So the one dude killed himself. You're just gonna shut off the entrance so y'all can't get in.
Yep.
Okay, but you don't know if he's dead or not.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you're celebrating.
Idiots.
Yep.
All right, Nick, one more.
Oh my God.
Soldier of fortune?
Oh my God.
What the hell do you think this is? Some kind of a circus? Get the hell out of here! It's your mess, Clinton. You clean it up.
Will, come on. I gotta be back at the drugstore tomorrow.
You better
Bruh.
get started right away, Clinton.
It's so ridiculous.
Out here
Just a
dropping bodies on a
pharmacist.
Monday, working at the bodega on Tuesday. Oh my Lord, bro.
He may have ended up, there was a time when he was very special.
He still is.
My ass. He was just another drifter that broke the law.
Survivor of countless incursions behind enemy lines. Killed for vagrancy in Jerkwater, USA.
Any of that crap, Troutman. You think Rambo was the only guy who had a tough time in Vietnam? He killed a police officer for...
No, he didn't.
Goddamn lucky he didn't kill all of you.
Literally.
Just wait till you get that thing open and you don't see him.
The state trooper is just like, bruh. Said a guy was trained in guerrilla warfare. I mean, come on now.
Not just trained, an expert.
An expert in guerrilla warfare. Look at the big bullet. This guy has nothing. He's just trying to
take those medals in the back away.
It's just his pride. Was this guy in the army too? I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
Ah, the rats. Yeah, those rats would bite you. Those are flesh-eating rats.
Mine rats.
Damn, bro. God.
Hungry, bro.
No, those rats, they eat human flesh. They cut a couple rats like that down in the subway. Man, I've seen some rats this big, bro. This big. I've seen bigger. I've seen rats like this big. And that's not even including the tail. Anybody from New York, you know what I'm talking about? Go down to the subways.
Colonel.
You don't apologize? I'm sorry, Colonel. It was my hubris. But I hitchhike a truck. He is!
Oh, no. Is he just about to jack it? Yeah.
Don't look at me, look at the road. That's how accidents happen. Okay? Robert, get out of the truck.
I got no beef with you.
Yeah, that's why he's not killing you.
Damn.
If he had beef with you, then he would have killed you.
Yep.
He let you live, bro. Take your blessing and leave.
Looks like somebody pulled the plug too soon. That Rambo guy is on the loose again. Shit.
Yep.
We're setting up roadblocks.
A truck full of weapons.
Yep.
Damn, bro. Man, the stunt drivers, man. Y'all look at they be doing rally racing. I can imagine the stunt driver just having so much fun in that car.
Right. Right into the other one.
I hope there was nobody in it.
Well, I got the bridge blocked off. You gonna go straight through. Might want to move while you can.
Dang.
He's out. He's gone.
Gone, gone, gone. Bye, bye, bye.
Imagine just pulling up to this Shell gas station and that.
Right? There we go.
Yeah, I'm apologize to whoever owns this gas station.
All right.
The thing gonna get a little messed up.
Bro, Mance was literally just trying to get some biscuits and gravy with sausage. That's it. Y'all need to fire y'all sheriff, man. That's all I know.
For your own safety, please evacuate the streets immediately.
You know, people just so stubborn to admit they were wrong.
Right.
And they're gonna go, oh, they willing to just die with that
Right.
notion.
Do all of this.
Shit, that's my boy.
Trained him well. Like, bro, I trained him myself. I know.
He's not gonna get out of this place.
Sure, buddy.
Because God knows what damage he's prepared to do.
Literally.
So ridiculous,
This is a
bro.
man on a mission, though.
God, bro.
He could have just left and found somewhere to hide and never came back, but he's still here.
There are literally soldiers that die for freedom, at least for the idea of freedom, and the disrespect, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. If it weren't for people like him, you wouldn't be probably doing this kind of thing. Any soldier from any country is willing to do things people are not willing to do.
Yep.
For the idea of freedom and protection. And this is how you treat your own soldiers, dog?
Uh-huh.
There was so many people at Nam that didn't even want to be there. And then when they got back, they got treated like crap. Now, obviously, I'm pretty sure there were some people there that indulged in violence and loved it. But there was also people who just kids and just didn't even want to be there.
Yeah. Bro, maybe they used to listen to that sign back there. Have a Coke and smile.
Right? Have a Coke and smile.
Not playing.
Dio says a rainbow in the dark. All the Transformers, bro.
Let's see how well you gonna spot me now. Oh, he got in the gun store.
Oh, God. Damn.
Y'all in trouble.
He doesn't have enough. Damn. He's gonna blow up this gun store.
Yeah.
Oof. All that powder. Damn. Mad ugly. Creating a lot of distractions.
That he is.
It's funny Troutman is just waiting at the exact spot he knows he's gonna show up. Damn, bro. Jeez. You guys sending us a blatant message.
Yeah.
Tell me why I was expecting Obi-Wan to just run across the screen. Like how he does in A New Hope.
Hey, that's cute.
Oh.
Don't feel so nice, does it?
Yeah, dude.
Rambo, don't do it. I'm going to order the chopper in and fly you back to Bragg. There are nearly 200 men out there and a lot of M16s. You did everything to make this private war happen. Look at him!
Most action this town has seen.
If you don't end this now, they're going to kill you.
It wasn't my war. You asked me, I didn't ask you. And I see all those maggots at the airport protesting me, spitting, calling me baby killer and all kinds of vile crap.
Yeah.
I can't. Oh, God. Where's everybody?
When this bar in Saigon, and this kid comes up. This kid carrying a shoeshine box. And he says, Shine, please, shine. I said, no. And he kept asking, yeah. And Joey said, yeah. And I went to get a couple of beers. And the box is wired. And he opened up the box, fucking blew his body all over the place.
Jeez.
And he's laying there, and he's fucking screaming. There's pieces of him all over me, just like this. And I'm trying to pull him off, you know. And it's my friend that's all over me. He's got blood and everything, and I'm trying to hold him together.
Damn.
I put him together, his fucking insides keep coming out.
Damn.
This poor guy.
That's crazy,
There's
dog.
always more than that hard exterior.
Well, no, I mean, all of it is just pain. It's pain.
No. It's pain, it's trauma, but everyone just sees, like, this dude with, like, just a hard exterior. But they don't care to know what he's going through.
Damn. That was insane.
Yeah.
I mean, anticlimactic ending, but
Right.
no.
It was in the fact that, like, you know, nothing major, like, happened.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
kind of got surrounded and, you know, but it was intense in his reaction and, like, the breakdown and, like, just spilling out all of his pain.
Yeah, the breakdown almost got me a little bit because
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone I think is a really fantastic actor.
Yeah, and I didn't even know, like, how good he was as an actor until I saw him.
Yeah.
Like, before Rocky, I've never seen him in anything.
No, I think he's really, really good.
He's amazing.
Honestly, he knows how to pull out certain emotions sometimes too.
Yeah.
Like just raw, like his natural accent started to come out towards the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Like throughout the beginning of the movie, he was a little bit more controlled, but but no, I mean the movie was very straightforward in the plot, nothing too convoluted. Just like a guy who, you know, ex-military Vietnam War veteran, and just trying to, you know, get by. Like at least, you know, he's even trying to hang on to the few people that he knew, and they're all gone. They're all dead.
Right.
And the last guy that he was hoping to still be alive is gone.
Yeah.
So it's like
by cancer.
Exactly. So it's like, you know, he has no one else. He has no family. No one else that been in his unit. Because while there was other Vietnam veterans, there's nobody else in his unit that there's nobody else that could understand exactly what he was going through.
Right.
Except for people in his unit who had to do some really extra hard stuff. Right. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I don't know, you see stuff like this, you know, it's like a message. Like Vietnam War, like war veterans in general go through a lot of stuff, especially those who, obviously, veterans who've been overseas and done things, have seen things. They have to deal with some type of, you know, issues. Like, you know, I got military, we got military in our families, like I have military in my family, like, you know, it's just, these are things that like unfortunate things that happen, and like, you know, people see things, you know.
Just relating directly to this, I have a family friend who was in Vietnam, and just to kind of make the real life kind of thing, he does not talk about it. I only found out later in my life that he was in Vietnam because he does not speak about it, like, whatsoever. Because that's how, like, traumatic it was.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just kind of coming back and, you know, all your friends are gone, you have literally nobody.
And then, like, how, I was about to say Rocky, but how, like, Rambo pointed out, like, you know, you come back, everybody's spitting in your face, calling you a baby killer, and, like, all kinds of stuff. Like, that stuff messes with you, because it's like, you were following orders, and then even some things you didn't even want to do, some things happen, you had to do it, you're out there, and in that moment, like, even though Cobra Kai, you know, you look at Cobra Kai too, they even touched on how Vietnam affected people like John Kreese and Terry Silver, and like you saw through the flashbacks in Cobra Kai that, like, even in that situation where his own, you know, general or his own captain, they were all put in a situation where they were all put in a jail cell, and they had to, like, fight or die, even fight each other, like, you know. So sometimes you're put in a situation, and, like, at that point it's not even about orders, it's just about survival.
Yeah.
Like, you get put in some real tough situations. Like, there's so many different people that experience so much things in war war isn't fun. Like like people think it's, you know, a game, and like people, you know, and obviously there's some, I can imagine that there were some, you know, people in the military that took advantage of their power and took advantage of their training and harmed innocent people and took pleasure in taking lives and causing destruction.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that throughout our many, many years of human history and evolution, you know, there's been people, I mean, come on, I mean, like, look at Vikings, for example. They enjoyed war. They enjoyed killing. They enjoyed, I mean, and obviously, like, you know, you look at Vikings, in culture now, we kind of romanticize and glorify Vikings now, but, like, the reality of the situation is, like, Vikings were, like, terrible. Like, they, you know, raping, pillaging, like, literally enjoying war. And, like, the fact that they wanted to die and just to go to an afterlife where they had to kill again, like, there's literal cultures and you know, lots of different cultures all over the world, even certain African tribes that, like, they glorify war, they glorify killing, they glorify battles and things like that throughout human history. So it's just like, obviously, yes, there are people who glorify war and glorify violence and glorify killing, but on the flip side, there are also people who don't necessarily glorify violence or glorify war, but they know that there are bad people out there and they feel like they want to play their part in protecting people. There are a lot of people who genuine heroes who put themselves above everything else and every other person out there. And whether that be a cop, like there's been some cops we've seen throughout history who put their lives on the line to protect their neighborhood, protect people, military people. So it's just like, you don't know what people are going through, and like, you can't just, like, you know, just come to this conclusion that, like, oh, you know, yeah, this, like, there's just so much crazy stuff behind the scenes.
It's like, even going back to this, like, he literally was just, you know, walking through, like, minding his own business, and, you know, the cop literally takes him and just drives him straight out of town. Like, he's just trying to get something to eat. He's not trying to cause any trouble.
He did nothing at all.
He did absolutely nothing. He was just literally just trying to get something to eat and be on his way. Like, he didn't ask you for a ride. He didn't ask you for anything.
And the fact that when the cop pulled him over is like, he's probably been dealing with this with other sheriffs too.
Yeah, I'm sure he has. Obviously not to this level, because he would have been, like, you know,
chased.
Most wanted.
Yeah, most wanted for sure.
But I'm sure he's dealt with other stuff like this.
And it's not to even justify Rambo's actions, because really and truly, even though those guys were being a-holes, the right thing to do would have been to just wait that out and see if you can make some calls. I don't know.
Yeah.
He said he tried calling his commander. He didn't think, see if you can figure something out. Like, wait it out. And even if you got to do 3 months, unfortunately, if you have no way of getting a lawyer or contacting representation for you, unfortunately, the best thing would have been to just wait the 3 months. Obviously.
Even though
he did nothing wrong, right?
Yeah.
But, like, Rambo, like, he is fresh out of Vietnam. This stuff sticks with you, and it shows you, like, also what I like about the ending scene too is that it shows you how desperate, like, veterans really do need therapy, or at least, you know, there should be therapy available or easily available for veterans who want it, especially those who want it or those who are struggling with PTSD. And I know there are things out there, different programs out there,
but it's not always available to everybody.
No, it's not. And like, it was like non-existent.
Oh, yeah.
During Vietnam.
No.
Like,
not at all.
late 70s, 80s, like, that was...
What is therapy?
What is therapy? What is that?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody going to know therapy. Like, your therapy was just dealing with it and talking to your bros.
Right. Like, even now, like, a lot of people don't go to therapy because it's like, oh, that's being a wuss.
Yeah, it's being a wuss. Ain't nobody going to therapy, deal with your issues like a man.
Yeah.
Yada, yada, yada. When, like, him, those are things he had to get off his chest. Like, the guy bringing the shave, like, the straight razor, like, that triggered some things that he hasn't dealt with. So, obviously, he just went back into his programming.
Yeah.
I'm in danger. I need to survive. This is what I do. This is how I survive. I'm going to do what I do. I'm trained for this. I'm trained to get out of this situation. I'm going to get out of this situation regardless.
Right. And he did not kill a single person.
He didn't. Not at all.
You know, that one guy that died, that was
his own ignorance.
Yeah. If he would have just did his job and just did, you know, like the spotting, he would still be alive. But he had to go be the big man and try to shoot him down.
And even he said, like Rambo said, like, look, man, I don't want no issues. Like, one of you guys died. Like, can we like stop this now? Because there's really no reason for this to be happening.
But
no, they want to continue the nonsense. Like, really and truly no reason for any of this to be going on. So it is really interesting. It puts it to, even though the movie's like, you know, it's action, you know, they gotta have all the crazy stuff, but like, to put in perspective, like, it's really insane how little care, how little, you know, thought people, you know, put into this stuff, and it really brings up some serious questions and thoughts. Like, excuse me, I always hated, like, I know some veterans don't like the praise, and they don't like, you know, you know who I'm talking about too, you know, like, doesn't really blow that up too much or like to brag on it too much, but like, me as a civilian, like, I appreciate it. Like,
veterans do a lot of stuff that like a lot of us would never do.
Yeah, and like not just like Americans. Like, I saw this one thing too, like this one video. It's like a dog fight that was going on between like you know, I think it was Iraqi, a MiG, and a U.S. soldier, and it was based on, not based on a true story, but the guy was telling a story about what happened, and it was a dogfight, and you know, eventually he ended up, and him and his wingman were able to get out and take care of the MiGs. There was people in the comments that like, hey, yeah, that MiG got what he deserved. But like, there was other guys, you know, who, you know, and some of them I saw like their channels and stuff, like they were like, you know, former aviation pilots, and they did their time in the Navy and everything like that. And they were like, bro, like, yes, he was an enemy, but like, he was a soldier too. Like, he was out there for, you know, whether or not out there is orders. I don't know him. Like, if we had no orders, and then like, there's everybody's, you know, he was saying like, if we had no orders, we could have been having beers together. We could have been hanging out together. But he has his orders. I have my orders. We're out there to do that, and that's it. Like, show respect regardless. Like, yes,
even if you don't agree with the side that you might be fighting against or whatever, that is still a soldier at the end of the day. They're fighting for what they believe is right,
in, exactly,
and just as much as the other side is fighting for what they believe in.
Yeah, like, I mean, and again, there's so many complex layers to that conversation.
Yeah,
but like, the point is, like, you know, I've seen, you know, different soldiers like interact who were previously enemies before, and they got along, and they were like, I respect you, man, like thank you for, you know, for what you did, and they, you know, they respected each other. There was like a common, like, you know, understanding of like mutual respect. So regardless of the side, regardless of the country or whatever,
no matter what, a soldier's job is not easy.
It's not. It's just not easy.
You know, they might have to do stuff that they don't want to do, and they just have to shut up and follow orders and deal with that internally later.
Yeah, and it's just really insane to think that, like, because even like I said, like, and just for me personally, like, you know, what I like to see is respect. Like, I've even heard of situations of like, because even back then, like in war, like sometimes you might if somebody throws up a white flag, or somebody or another soldier surrenders, they might take the soldier of, like, you know, prisoner of war. They may not kill the soldier. They might just take them as a prisoner and spare their life. You know, if they're fighting and they're in the middle of a fight and one person gets dropped, they get dropped. But if they surrender and you capture them, you capture them. That's it. End of story. Soldiers captured. That's it. We're done. You know what I'm saying? So even within little things like that, there was a little bit of respect between the mutual sides, you know, and sometimes I've heard of stories of like different like war nurses and stuff like that who had to treat enemy soldiers and things like that who were wounded, and no one would lay a finger on them. Like stuff in the Korean War as well. Like you hear things about that. Like it's just the respect, bro. Like that's what I like to see is just that respect. And then you come back home and people, you know, treat you like crap. It's sad. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? I don't promote military warfare, and I don't promote like war. I don't like it, and I don't like violence. And I talk about it all the time. I know I'm ranting, but I think I like this movie because it's like bringing up these conversations. Like all these just thoughts in my head. I'm rambling. I'm sorry, guys, but I'll just say this and I'll shut up. But like, as I always talk about me being a martial artist and me going on my path and going down my line and my growth in my martial arts, I don't necessarily like violence. If I can do without it, I'll do without it. But I don't want to have to raise my fist or my sword or any type of weapon to somebody. I don't want to do that. Like, if we can figure it out with a conversation, I would rather do that, right? But like, I do what I gotta do and I learn what I gotta learn because I want to be able to protect myself. I want to be able to protect the ones I love. And my journey is also outside of the fighting aspect, right? So, and there's plenty of people like that who join armed forces that are just like, I may not like, I don't even, one of my guys was a Marine. He hates guns, bro. He hates guns. But he joined because he felt like he wanted to serve a higher purpose. And he wanted to feel like he wanted to protect his country. That's just how he felt. And he wanted to go over and do things outside, like other career paths that the military had to offer that's actually beneficial and stuff like that, you know, in other countries. So it's not just shooting and stuff like that, but like he hates guns, but he has to use them.
I know. I knew I knew someone in high school that was kind of the same thing. Like they were kind of like not like a problem child, but like very outspoken, and they ended up becoming like an army medic. So it's just stuff like that. Like there's like so many different paths in like the military.
Yeah, right now there's so many different job opportunities you can have too as well.
You know, but it does make people feel like they're serving
a higher purpose.
Right. Like
a
no
collective purpose, you know?
Right. So
even if it's just going to the supermarket to help people get in from like weather or something like that, like
right,
you know, or protect people in an area or whatever, like there are people who genuinely want to serve, even if it's in a big capacity, like going over and doing tours, or at a small capacity, like being at a soup kitchen, volunteering. Sometimes they bring in the military, you know, some mostly National Guard, but sometimes if it's a really big situation, they might bring in the Army to come in and help serve food.
Right.
Like during COVID, you know, the Navy and the Army and Air Force and everything came in and stepped up in whatever way they could.
Yeah.
Even if it was just handing people masks. Like there are literal people who genuinely want to serve in that way, big or small. And I respect that. And I feel like, you know, anybody is a lot braver than me, I'll tell you that. Like there's a lot of times I thought about joining the military when I was a little bit younger. Like when I was in high school and stuff. It's crazy to say when I was a little bit younger, but yeah, when I was a little bit younger, like I thought about it and I felt like, you know, I could do some good, even if it's in a small scale thing, even if it's like I said, just helping people, like helping them with a cut on their leg or something, like whatever, or just helping us like lift somebody up. I always felt that I could have done something like that, but I never pursued that path because it wasn't something that was itching at me. But you know, I didn't have, that wasn't my calling, but other people who follow that call, I respect it, you know. And then there's other people who join the military who just, they want the benefits, you know, they want, you know, proper health coverage or, you know, housing. I know
a lot of people that have joined for free college.
For free college tuition, people who join for like an IT career.
Yeah.
Like one of my other friends who's in the Air Force literally joined to do IT. He's an IT specialist, and he's really good, and he's super smart. But that's mainly what he joined. You know, he's not trying to go out there and be out there crazy. So, you know, of course, there's different people have different paths in life and they follow different things. But specifically the ones who want to actually serve and are willing to die for others, I respect.
Right.
You know what I mean? So anyways, yeah.
Yeah, but overall, movie was good.
Yeah, I know I ranted so much about that.
Yeah, it's okay.
It just had me thinking about his perspective and like what he's been through, you know, as a character. And,
yeah, because that's the thing. Just seeing how he was the entire movie too, you would not expect him to break down like that. He was so focused on one thing, like he barely talked at all. Like he had a few lines and that's it.
Yeah.
And then the end is where he had his like big moment. And
he stole it, bro. He ate it. He ate it up.
He did. Like he didn't even need to talk to have that much of an impact.
Yeah.
But no, it was great. Let us know if you want us to watch the next one. I don't know which one that is, but
I know there's 5.
I think there's 5.
I know Last Blood is the last one that came out the most. I don't think the others are rated as highly as this one.
No, let us know if you want us to watch it. If not, then probably just watch it on our own. But
yeah, the franchise, we got First Blood Part 2. So there's Part 2 to First Blood. Not as highly rated as this one. Rambo 3. It's like 30%. And the other one is 30%. Then there's Rambo 2008, just Rambo, also 37%. And then the last one is Rambo Last Blood, 27%. So the only one
that has a higher rating is this one.
Is the first one. First one's 86%. 85% critics, 86 fans.
Either way, let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up here unless you have anything else you want to mention.
I've said enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, make sure you guys go check out Matthew's channel. Link will be in the description below. And yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe, if you like what you see. Comment down below your favorite part of the movie was. And make sure to hit the notification bell if you want to get notified whenever I post. And if you want to see the full reaction, it will be up on Patreon. Link will also be in the description below. But that's it for us. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.